Hey, fellow film buffs, Englentine here for Extreme Movie Show. And we are here for, now we don't have an official title for this because we've tried. It's like, because we can't call it DC. It's like comic book movie, full movie commentary or something like that. You know, actually I should just kind of be silent until that, I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, we're going to be doing a different comic book movie, a different superhero film. Doesn't matter if it's comic books. If it's a good superhero movie, we'll do that as well. Anything to do with geekiness in that particular realm, we're going to be watching a movie. And I just said that I think this one right here behind me, at some point in time, we've got to do it as well. Because, you know, it is pure awesomeness. And why not? With me here is the, I would have to say, the creator of the show. He's the one that came up with this idea, and that is the real Dr. Venkman, except no substitutes.
How's it going, guys?
All righty. And Professor Pixel's with us today.
Howdy.
All right, so you asked to be on this. Are you a particular fan of Batman Sub-Zero?
Oh, yeah. I love animated Mr. Freeze. Every other adaptation that I've seen is very...
I prefer the Arnold Schwarzenegger version. No other Batman movie or no other Mr. Freeze has as many ice puns. Even Otto Preminger, I think, fell short in Batman 66. So to me, it's Batman and Robin. I think all the way. I mean, best Batman movie ever. I myself think that Vivica A. Fox, who played Mr. Freeze's girl, really was robbed at the Oscars, I think, for that as well. But I know I'm just one man, and that's one man's opinion. Eric Breen's here saying hashtag not my Venkman, and Melissa Harris is agreeing with me that Arnold Schwarzenegger's Mr. Freeze is the best. I'm pretty sure that's what she was going to say.
Okay, sure.
I gotta say, my favorite Freeze is the anime adaptation. You've actually felt emotionally attached to his character with his wife and everything. Yeah,
absolutely. That in one 30-minute episode, they actually did Mr. Freeze better than anything we've ever seen before or since. Thank you very much to Batman and Robin. A lot of people think that's who Mr. Freeze is. But in truth, to defend them, even Zemeckis said his Batman was Batman 66. He was recreating the Otto Preminger version, obviously getting somebody with an Austrian accent. You know, Otto Preminger had an accent. And it was very campy. So he was going for that. If you watch Batman Forever and Batman and Robin as extensions of Batman 66, they're a little easier to digest, a little bit. just a little.
You know, I just came up with the idea for the call of the show. Let's call it Superhero Wednesdays.
Superhero Wednesdays. All righty. It came out on Wednesday. That's our, I like both the movies and the animated one. Yeah. All righty. For our comic fans, yeah, it came out on Wednesday.
Yep.
Yeah, but that would make for too long of a title.
Yeah.
I actually like that. I Superhero Wednesdays, or it came out on Wednesday. I like that as a title. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm watching this on DC's streaming service. So we are exactly right after the Warner Brothers logo. Bugs Bunny comes out, takes his carrot bite, it goes dark, boom, I stopped it, and that's where we're going to stop. So if you have your copy, put it in the VCR, put it in the DVD. I said VCR like I'm an old fan. Put it in your DVD or your Blu-ray player or whatever. Get the streaming service. Get it to that point. So in just a few moments, we'll get it started up. You guys are all lined up, right?
Yep.
Okay. Melissa's saying, I got to get going. I got a game Steam with Professor Geek. You guys have a great time. Enjoy, Melissa. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. You're always welcome. You're welcome to come on and talk about a movie at some point in time as well. And anybody is. I'm very open. I've got an open door policy here. And it's been pointed out, especially on my Disney channel, 3 guys talking about Disney. We could always use a female voice here. Anyway, gang.
So if anyone wants to volunteer.
Yeah. Anyway, are you guys ready to get this party started?
Ready whenever you are.
I was born ready.
Oh, you know what? I've always forget this part. So I want to get my comment section all set up and ready to go. I should do this beforehand, but I always forget the cell phone. I always boomer this part. Oh, happy National Comic Book Day. I did not know it was Comic Book Day. And
Speaking of boomerang, I got to make sure to let you know that you get your pudding at 9:30, according to Eric Breen.
Okay, make sure England team gets his pudding at 9:30. How did the DC streaming app ruin Toonami and Boomerang? What did they do?
Well, it took away the cartoon. I guess they're playing like the old cartoons, but Cartoon Network was always the main thing for the new cartoons and old cartoons you watch there. But now everybody's like creating the streaming apps. They're pulling away from Cartoon Network. So they're pulling.
Well, Netflix is finding itself in the same straits where they've got to make their own stuff, which they have been. A lot of places are.
Do you think they're going to start? Well, yeah, they're going to start debuting all these new cartoons, anything that's to do with superheroes. Maybe not on Cartoon Network anymore. It's just going to be right to the DC streaming app.
Maybe it will. I think that would be really cool, actually.
Well, we don't have Saturday morning cartoons anymore. Remember?
No. But that's very interesting. Got Harleen today, the Comic Spectacular. I'm reading that, and I will have a review on Old Man Comics along with what else am I reading here? I'm going to have reviews for Old Man Comics, Aliens, Rescue, and Wolverine, and then I'm going to put out another video that will be Marvel Strike Force, the 3rd issue of Ganto, which is an excellent independent comic book, and the 6th issue of Naomi. And then another video after that, which will be New Mutants, War Child or something like that by Chris Claremont and Bill Sienkiewicz, Black Hammer and Justice League, and Carnival Row from the Dark. So, check out Old Man Comics. Just type in Old Man Comics Englentine in the bar, and it'll bring you right to it. And that's for tomorrow. But for now, let's go on over to DC Universe and let's start this thing up. Are you guys ready?
We just got a new person, Dragon Majesty.
Okay. How you doing? Oh, by the way, we are about 10 seconds in. We let the Warner Brothers logo go black and we stopped it immediately. So that's where we're about to start. If you want to set up your copy, we're also going to be giving timestamps as we go along with commentary and all sorts of stuff like that. All right. So, ready, guys?
Yep.
We got 3, 2, 1. Start her up. Dun, 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 dun. All righty. Make sure that my
classic Tim Burton music.
I know, right? It's not Tim Burton though.
I know.
Yeah. But I love this music.
Or Danny Elfman. Sorry.
Yeah. It really is classic. This is one of the things that makes the 1980 movies so good. It's one of the few soundtracks I can just listen to. But it combined it. It started with the opening credits, but then that dun 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 was during the action scenes.
I remember how this is like when they were really pushing Barbara with Dick.
Mm-hmm. Barbara needs Dick sometimes.
Yep.
Yeah. Now those look like CGI fish. Like this whole thing looks CGI, but those look like CGI fish. But it's like 1990s CGI.
Dude, that polar bear is really out of place.
Oh, yeah. It's the 90s. So
okay, now we got some regular animated fish going on here. Yeah. That was a little jarring here. The ice and everything up against the 2D. It's like, you know what? I love what they're trying to do, but it's just not there yet. Later, of course, we're going to be able to do this a lot better, Bill. How long has it been since you've seen this last?
Since 1998.
Wow.
Well, it wouldn't be possible for me to see it in 1998, but I saw it last year.
Blah, 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 blah. You're young. We get it.
I was actually born the year of this movie came out. So
you're a baby. We get it. Oh my gosh, you're younger than my kids. I understand. I'm old. You're young. Get over it.
I guess Short's older than you.
I actually do have a shirt that's almost his age. I would like to know, like, if there's somebody in the audience that knows submarines, are they really doing the right kind of dialogue?
It's the right lingo.
Yeah.
Those polar bears being bros, just helping Mr. Freeze get out of that water.
As they would.
No one can survive in that long out in that cold. Cuts to a man surviving that long.
So this was supposed to come out in 1997, but it was held back because of the negative reception to Batman and Robin.
Well, 97 when they started the new animated series.
Because this was, of course, Mr. Freeze is the antagonist. I guess they were going to kind of tie it in, but it was like, nobody likes that one. Although this is the much better Mr. Freeze movie between Batman and Robin in this one.
Yeah, they actually, I remember, I didn't realize that but they actually started a new series called the Batman new animated series, and that was right after they started the Superman. So
was that the one that was like the Batman at the end of it?
No, that one was called The Batman. That was later. That was like 2001.
Oh, okay.
Or right after Justice League.
This movie may have killed Bob Kane. He died 8 months after the film's release. I'm just kidding. It didn't kill Bob Kane. Don't take that as anything.
Batman killed Bob Kane.
Are serious now?
Hey, Dragon Majesty, how you doing? Alrighty. You guys feel free to join the conversation too if you know anything or if you want to talk about a certain scene or anything. I'm watching the comments as well.
I've been reading White Knight, and it touches on with Freeze and stuff, and it actually changes Freeze's background.
Yeah, I've got to do a review of that.
But even when it was this, I was always like, man, I feel so sorry for this guy. He just wants to save his wife, but she already has a disease. The thing is just like he's trying to cure her. No, I was thinking like, even if he wakes her up, if he doesn't wait to wake her up.
Yep, and Barbara Gordon's uncle has the same disease.
Yeah.
That voice is so perfect, though. Like, yep. It's just so good.
Yep, it's Michael Ansara.
Uh-oh.
Michael Ansara, born in Syria.
Or yeah, didn't she like lose her at the bottom of the ocean? This one? I can't remember. This was like a messed up one. Oh, yep.
Nora.
Yeah, this is when they started doing all the new animation this year, around 97. That's why it looks so much updated compared to the original series. So I believe the original series went from 92 to 95.
Polar bears coming. I guess they're Mr. Freeze's like best friend. Oh wait, no, are they? Yeah, they're.
I was gonna say they smell meat. I love how he's wearing shorts.
Oh, he plays the ancient one. The voice of Mr. Freeze plays the ancient one in Doctor Strange TV show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the 1970s movie. That's kind of cool. Hi, everybody. I've had days like this.
Murdered
You're
all of
walking
them.
around, you just find people all frozen and stuff, and you're like, oh, wow, I can't believe I left that out.
Now we cut to Gotham City. 2
Gotham
weeks
City.
later.
2 weeks later.
The music in this one too, it was kind of weird.
So how high is that? Are those buildings? That blimp is just touching the
Atmosphere.
I thought it was weird that the Batman animated series has police blimps. That's just strange to me.
Well, I guess they'll go with the old times. It's like a 1940s, 1950s.
Mm-hmm.
So they still use blimps. Even though I thought they had helicopters. But all right, so I'm at 8:28 if you're just joining.
Yeah, thanks. Because we're counting down, you're counting up. So if you can keep doing the timestamps.
Yep.
Hidden Mickey on the jewelry. I'm gonna beat you with my cane. Oh, he's got a gun.
Didn't see that coming.
Actually, the way his neck bent when he got hit,
He'd be dead.
yeah, that's an ex-old man. So where was his backup driver that he had to drive up to the window?
Yeah.
That is not a good getaway driver. Plus, he's leaving tire marks. Your best bet is really just to travel as if you didn't do anything at all.
Actually, Gotham, your best bet is not to do anything. Because Batman's gonna beat the crap out of you.
Well, yeah, the Batman thing.
It's
I'm talking about
City.
I'm talking about real world crime, man. Not that I know of anything. No.
I don't know who would.
that's very dangerous. Like, what if he like crashes into something?
Yep. Oh yeah, the momentum alone you would think would throw Batman off the windshield. One thing I do know about, however, is riding on the hood of a car. And yeah, hitting a dumpster like that would have thrown him.
Well, maybe he's got like the Black Panther talons.
Maybe if they shown him hooking in, then
Yeah.
okay.
Right.
That's a great shot. Oh my gosh, he pulls the cape down and you just see the Batman face. What a great shot that is. That is really cool.
Yep. This is
And here's Robin, the boy target. That is really cool. All righty.
I love the grapple hooks.
These drivers are bad, says Unday Quinn. Yep.
Petty crime in Gotham City. Why even bother? Why
Well,
even?
there's all that trash laying around like that.
I know. And it's like in every big city by any alley.
What is that? Philadelphia?
I know we have to put it in cans. Like it's a city ordinance, put it in cans. But I guess in Gotham and in any big city, they just throw it in the alleys.
Scum.
I mean, I put mine in a can just not because I'm told to, because I don't want raccoons tearing it apart.
Oh, raccoons
Yeah, there
are
you go.
horrible. They don't. It doesn't matter if you put it in the can because they'll just open up
Yeah,
the
right.
lid.
You get the wrong-
Raccoons open up. They've got the lobster bibs. They'll just they'll rip
Well-
right into it.
Depends which ones you have, though.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon me. Right after fighting crime, I like to end my day by going to a party.
Yes.
This the guy who did Batman Mr. Freeze is a geek legend, man. He was Kang in Star Trek Voyager and Deep Space Nine. He was in every version of anything that needed Mr. Freeze. He's in Rambo the TV series, the movie Assassination with Sylvester Stallone, The Fall Guy, which was the other TV show starring the $6 Million Man. This dude was in everything,
I
man.
remember that.
Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. He played Hiawatha Smith in the show Quest of the Red Skull. This guy's been in Buck Rogers in the 25th Century. All righty. I've got respect for this dude who did the voice. Serious.
Classic Gordon right there.
That can't be him. He's white. Isn't he black now? Wrong channel. Wrong channel.
The what I think is weird is how
Hey, is that the guy from Street Fighter?
what I think is how loose Dick's tuxedo is on him. Like they couldn't get it custom.
They're still in the shoulder pad.
Nut shot.
Pardon me. Jeez.
Now their back's turned. Get her.
Honestly, I prefer the look of Batgirl in the second animated series.
I just
Batman.
like how like Gordon's got the same physique as Bruce Wayne.
Well, all the men in the animated show were kind of boxy.
Yep.
Down, chicka, bow, wow.
Sorry, son. All the women are for me.
Buffy. This guy's eyes are so weird.
Holy Toledo, Batgirl's dead.
What?
The woman who does Batgirl's voice, Mary Kay Bergman, died in 1999. Like she was only 38 years old.
That's horrible.
Yeah, that's just a couple of years after this.
But back to this guy's eyes. They're really weird.
They're blue.
Yeah, I know. They're just so strikingly blue. And they're drawn like the people that just have black eyes.
Yeah.
Asako saying, man, this was my second favorite Batman movie. Give him a timestamp, Venkman. So anybody knows.
14:57, 58 now.
And if you're watching on the DCU app, we're at negative 51:25.
There you go. Yeah, me and Professor are watching this on the app. If anybody wants to jump in and join the conversation, you're welcome to. Just send a request, and I'll put the link in the comment section. You can jump on. The blues are strange, says Undead Quinn, and also saying the fashion so much the 80s and 90s. Yeah.
Dang, Barbara does look good, though.
I know, right?
It's like strikingly so.
Way better than Corey.
I need to get these guys girlfriends. Alrighty. Anyone remember the Tarzan TV show? From a long time ago, or was there a cartoon? Let's see. In the scene with Barbara Gordon's roommate in college, the background music is Am I Blue, which has another connection to Batman. It also featured in the animated Justice League show, This Little Piggy.
See, this guy was driving too fast for conditions. There's no way his car wouldn't have crushed in like that. It would have crushed in more. Looks like that dude will literally be dead inside his car.
We're talking about a show where
I know
a millionaire dresses up as a bat every night and fights crime with his adoptive son.
Oh, he's talking about the Tarzan TV show for the Disney movie. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know they had one.
I didn't know they had one either.
I never watched it. I watched the Disney movie and that was it. There was just so many they kept doing spin off. Let's make a cartoon of this. Let's make a cartoon of this. I'm like, there's too many cartoons.
The Little Mermaid was a good one.
Here's a romance scene right here.
Have a nice time. These women, man.
He's gonna propose to her.
I only have eyes for you. Also going to give a hint for my number one movie for 1995. Okay. That's from Masaka. The red eyes are a nice contrast.
Man, I love this song.
Yeah, me too. Always have. Shabop-a-da-bop. The screen where Freeze and Belson are looking up possible donors for Nora, when it shows Barbara's info, her address says Gotham City, New York. That's something to look up.
That is.
And she's 20 years old in this.
Oh, so she's a bit older than Dickie boy. I'm assuming.
She likes him young.
Actually, it says there's numerous addresses in this movie that place Gotham City inside New York. I only have eyes.
Does Mr. Freeze want to freeze this guy? Can't have him working in these conditions.
Oh, now I remember because he's an organ transplant. Okay, now
Oh, right, yeah.
I remember the movie. Well, you saw. I haven't seen it since '98. You saw it like last year. You should know this.
Terrible memory. No, I knew the plot. I know that they eventually go to get the donor, which is Barbara, but I didn't remember.
Spoilers, man.
Well,
Jeez. Can't believe it's what this guy on and he starts spoiling the movie.
everybody in the comments is talking about how this is one of their favorite movies. So I think they've seen it before.
The person has rarely appeared in Disney parks includes one of the Musketeers from the Three Musketeers Disney movie. Okay. And the main character's name begins with M. That's the 1995 best. Well, that's going to be next Tuesday. We're talking about the best movies in 1995. Now, I have seen someone cosplay as this Mr. Freeze, and they even had the mist going on in the head. It was really done well.
That's cool.
Yeah, you're right. His blue eyes just look wrong. They look like they're outside of his head.
It doesn't make any sense.
Like he has no pupils. All he has is blue.
So Nora's blood type is supposed to be AB negative in this.
And let's see who's a match with. Barbara Gordon.
Barbara.
College Wade Andrews.
Yep, Gotham City, New York.
There you go. And she's legal. I love these college girls, man. I keep getting older. They stay the same age. Are there stars out tonight? So the young woman who does the voice of Batgirl took over for Melissa Gilbert, and then Tara Strong took it from her after she passed away.
Yeah.
And
here's a Nabisco.
I know. I love the fact that it's like they really try to de-age this movie. They've got modern day technology, but socially they're still in the 40s and 50s. Although swing dancing was getting big again back in the late 90s.
Yep.
What was that? The cherry popper twister zoot suit guys, whatever they're.
Zoot Suit Riot.
Zoot Suit Riot. Yeah.
Ska was really big in the 90s. Yeah. Drink your beady black eyes. No islands.
So Barbara only appears in Batgirl costume at the beginning of this movie,
Yep.
and then she's basically girl hostage.
Yep.
Yo, fruitcake.
Like,
No,
did he not
pets
see the
allowed.
polar bears walking up when he's yelling at them?
No pets
guess
allowed.
not.
He saw the animals. He saw the animals because he
Hey, was
said
that
no-
Lady Tremaine behind? I thought I saw the stepmother from Cinderella in the crowd.
Oh, maybe.
Really wrong channel.
I'm looking. I want to see if they draw her again.
I love it, not even just his voice in this, but the effect that they put on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So perfect.
Playing was at Arkham City. You had to go against him in the GCPD. That was fun.
Oh yeah, that's the best fight in any Arkham game, in my opinion. Is the Mr. Freeze fight. Hey baby, how you doing?
Remember, you're Robin. You can't expose
And
yourself. Like, what if the
No.
polar bear like attacks her and kills her?
No, Mr. Freeze has him under his control, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, just hang out and look like you're a Guido on her.
Smack.
Yeah, that's an open chest wound.
All right. Just trigger like a hole against his power with his jaws. Shaka.
Shaka.
Shaka Khan.
Is the other one
everybody,
Khan?
everybody, Shaka Khan. Everybody, because I feel for you. Yeah. Shaka Mad will go to Land of the Lost too. Ah, Shaka Mad. Shaka good.
Aloha, Bianca.
Hello to Bianca. How you doing? We're watching Batman Sub-Zero, having a little conversation as we watch.
We're at 25-11, now 12.
And Batgirl just got kidnapped by Mr. Freeze.
Now, Dick Gordon thinks he's going to chase after him on foot.
Dick Gordon,
Eh,
Dick Grayson, maybe.
combine the two.
Okay.
At this point, they're both lame in the movie.
They're both same. They're the same person.
Well, Dick's going after Gordon, so I'll give you that. Oh, how convenient. A motorcycle.
Free motorcycle.
My Corvette. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Bruce, by the way.
How about Bruce? By the way, someone's getting kidnapped. Batman has yet to show up.
I know. Where is he?
He's having a bubble bath.
Good animation on this, by the way. The way it's moving through the streets.
Kind of reminds me of that Disney animated stuff.
Yeah,
from the
they
90s.
put some money on this because I do notice, although sometimes in the Batman show you see the world. There it is. There it is.
Yep.
I was about to say the world moves underneath them instead of them actually moving. Yeah. And once again, if anybody wants to join in, just ask, and we'll put the link in the chat. You can jump on.
Hey, you have to pay your toll.
Third one, yes. We get a fourth. Thank you.
Wow, really? Really? 4 police cars. They see the crash ahead of them, but somehow
He's got to jump it.
they're all alive. You can't jump that. It's not a ramp for you to use. It's a...
What? See, one of the cops wouldn't have moved.
Oh, okay. Now he's 3D.
You know, AB negative is actually compatible with pretty much, a lot of blood types. You don't have to go searching for this one. They could have just stepped outside and grabbed somebody and probably been able to find a donor. That would suck. Jump off the bike and let yourself slide. Ugh, caved in chest. That does not help that open chest wound that he got from the polar bear. Because you got to figure he was going, 50 miles an hour, 60 miles an hour as he was flung from that bike?
It
would have been better if it was O negative or O. Yeah, socket would, but still, AB negative isn't exactly, it's rare, but it's compatible.
Back to Freaky Eyes again.
The man with the blue eyes. There's a title there for you.
I don't wanna.
Silence! That'd be broken ribs. Yeah, Undead Quinn, he would not be feeling good.
We're going to kill you. Shut up. Take the pills.
What's going on here? My frozen wife is thawing.
Harvey Bullock, is this the best or second best version of Harvey Bullock? I'm counting maybe Logue in Gotham, the TV show, is the best.
Yeah, I think that's the best.
He's the best animated. Loeb was pretty good in this.
When I saw they got him for Harvey Bullock, I went, oh my gosh, perfect.
Best live action, and the best the best comic version I've seen right now is the one in Sean Murphy's verse, The White Knight.
Okay, I'll check that out.
He's similar to this. He's similar to this one.
Mm-hmm.
When they close up on him, they give him the white around his eyes, but then they pull back and it's just the black.
So is Bruce. I'm sorry, I was busy that night.
Yeah. Where the hell is he? This is a blood donor.
The name was Abby Normal.
Here's Montoya. Is it Montoya?
Yeah, I thought she was plainclothes though at this point in the.
Oh yeah, right. She wasn't detective yet.
Yeah, I guess this is before she became detective.
It's weird because this point in the series, in the new animated series, she was a detective now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So in the movie came out, that's what's weird. I think it was Dr. Freeze.
So we've got some some disappearing information here.
Yeah.
Nor Fries? Who's Fries?
I want some Nora fries. Does that come with donkey sauce? What the hell is she doing? Oh, okay. She's jumping on it. All right. Yeah. All righty. Yeah, that old bed is not surviving that. I know from experience. She is going through that stuff.
But she has an animated bed.
Yeah.
She grabs it, and surely that pipe is gonna just.
One, it holds her weight, and two, it's neither really, really cold or really, really hot.
She's gone. Because that's not going to kill her.
Was that the plan? Don't you need her?
Well, no, she was a little damaged.
I think,
yeah, Undead Quinn.
Stabbed by the ice, the blood's just going to pour everywhere.
She needs what do they need from her exactly? Which organ?
You should have left the ice there.
Should have used one of those icicles. Stab in the eye like we saw in Die Hard.
Yep.
Isn't Mr. Freeze's base an iceberg?
Until a submarine busted through it, yeah.
Well, I would like to point out that Mr. Freeze's base is a floating iceberg, but at the beginning of the movie, the ice sank. Ice doesn't sink, by the way.
I'm surprised she doesn't have like a tracer on her, like because doesn't Batman inject people with the tracer bugs?
You would think. So where are we? Where are we right now, Venkman?
I'm at 34 right now.
Okay, if anybody's coming in wants to jump on, it's 34 minutes, 34 seconds, and Mr. Freeze and the other bad guy are trapping Barbara in what looks like a very, very cold medical room.
How are they staying? How are the two of them just being there just fine? Oh, it's okay.
Yeah,
shivering.
She would definitely be cold with all that exposed skin. He's in a tuxedo, which, by the way, has not changed from the beginning of the movie. But he would still be really cold. And Undead Quinn's at 3510. So yeah, if you guys have your own copy, put it on, get to about the 36-minute mark, and you should be near it. Just send out a, hey, where are you? And we'll help you out at that point too.
Oh, it just perfectly covers where the door.
Some guy by Old Man Comics has uploaded a video.
Oh yeah. Wait, I did?
It's got alert.
19 seconds ago.
What video?
Let's see.
Simon and Kirby first comic book.
Oh, that's right. Old Man Comics. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. I set up a. Yeah, that's right. For some reason, I was thinking I love comics, but yeah. Well, hang out here. Watch that later. But please do watch it. It's a classic review I did, and I want to know if you guys would be cool with like reviewing just classic comics sometimes.
She's got to be, just guessing from now with all this stuff, she's got to be like in the middle of oil rig in the middle of the water.
You would think. She's got to be cold as hell in that dress, though.
I know. Yeah. You can't even tell.
Yeah, keep moving, keep going, get something to wrap around you too, Because she's in. Oh, I love the way that the polar bear's riding up the elevator with him, with Mr. Freeze. But it looked like it was standing up next to him. Yep. Yeah, you jump in that water and it's over. I'm sorry, I'm not buying this. She jumps in and
she's in an oil rig.
Yeah, not in those waters. That's funny.
If I were her, I'd like, well, see, I'm gonna jump down there.
Like
Cool.
I would have
the polar bear is standing up. "Arrgh, don't get you, Mr. Polar Bear.
Bruce, Dick, what a nice surprise.
It's an oil tanker. I know that Disney's cryogenically frozen underneath Disney. I used to work there. I saw the body.
Why doesn't he just come out and say, my friend was kidnapped by Mr. Freeze?
Psycho says, even then, if it's a standard oil rig for those times, it would be like hitting concrete.
Yeah.
Bianca saying, nobody watches my classic reviews. They watch the new stuff, but your mileage may vary. Well, it depends. It's I do know it depends on what issue. These are random Kirby comics, but they're not really random. One is the very first Simon and Kirby comic book, and the other one is the first Kirby on Kid Colt. So, why not?
Now they just found out that the melted ice is that doctor, and he's connected to Freeze. See, I would have snuck up behind him and hit his freaking oxygen tank, whatever that is.
Everybody's got their super. The only good thing in my life was Cajun flavored Ruffles potato chips. They took those away in 1989. I didn't become a super criminal.
Wait,
what?
His grappling hook retracts like that?
Yep.
I guess. Oh, I've never noticed it in the series. Usually he just falls, it lets go of it. It was cool because he shot it up and then it retracted back and it went to the thing.
We have the motive.
A list right there. Nice. Searching.
Yeah, this is like the easiest detective work he's ever had to do because everything's just on the desk. Might as well have a sheet that says our plan.
There you go. I love the Batman bingo. Bingo.
Okay, favorite Batmobile.
I kind of like this one, but I also like the one that, the Tumbler is pretty cool in Batman Begins.
Mm-hmm.
I realized it wouldn't work.
How about you, Pixel? What's your favorite Batmobile?
I was about to say, I realized it wouldn't work. It wouldn't be functional, really. It wouldn't be the best Batmobile, but I love the Batman 66 Batmobile. It's just
What do you mean it wouldn't really work? It physically drove. That is a real thing. Or are you talking about with the jet engine, the whole 9 yards?
Yeah. Like, if you were going, it wouldn't work in the comics right now unless you're doing the Batman 66 comic.
Yeah, but I don't care. I'm talking about, like, if you could buy a Batmobile to ride around in, what Batmobile would it be?
Oh, it definitely would be the Batman 66.
Batman 66? That's awesome. Dark Knight Returns is the one that Asako's saying. Nobody, I would say I would love to drive the Tumbler because you're winning every argument. If somebody knocks into you, you win. Yes. I've got a family though, so I can't carry them around. So I don't know if that's a plus or a minus.
I believe, didn't Jay Leno drive the Tumbler? One of those episodes?
I don't remember.
I think he did. I want to show he did. He actually drove the Batman Begins one. Although
I thought that was Alfred for a moment.
I know, right?
Why are they sneaking up on Alfred, man? They gotta design different people sometime.
That's the main problem with this.
The only if you look at the only two cars that Batman actually has, Batmobiles that actually be able to turn corners would be the 66 and then Tumblr.
Mm-hmm.
The other ones are just too dang long.
Well, all of them were functional. They did drive.
I know, but trying to turn sharp corners, you slim in a building each time.
Yeah, the animated series Batmobile is just way too long, though. Yeah, Alfred is beat up Cyborg. The Tumbler is the most realistic one, says Undead Quinn, and the tank one is good. I like that.
Well, look at Keaton's. You think they can make sharp turns?
No, remember he had to shoot out that cable to make a turn.
Yeah. So. They're gone. They left the windows open too. They didn't close it from. Classic Batman goes by Peter and he has to analyze the background sound.
Where are we, dude?
We are at 46, coming up at 40, sorry, 43.50 now.
Yeah. Negative 22.36.
Yep.
Yeah, we are watching it on me and me and Professor are watching this on the DC streaming service, which I got to say I'm a big fan of.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
It has treated me well.
When I originally got it, it just had the TV shows, but then soon after they added the comic books, and then I was like, "Oh, this is so worth it."
Yep, and it's got all the animated movies and everything.
I don't know why I got in my head for some reason that I thought this is where he becomes Nightwing in this movie.
What, Derek?
Now, see, if this is a real villainous movie, he'd want some playtime beforehand. What's a kid's movie?
Why didn't he give the shot to her before unlock?
There you go.
Yeah. Just give her the shot first, and then you unlock the chain.
What do we have here? We have 1989 was a beautiful car, says Bianca. The animated one long as a dragster. At least it isn't as long as the Joker bus, says Asako and Undead Quinn, saying the Burton Batmobile does have nice lines.
There you go.
Yeah.
Here's your.
Oh, we got more computer graphics here with the Batplane. Yeah.
I always wanted that toy version. I never got it though.
You know what? It always reminded me of the Cylon Raider toy from the old 1970s, but with the middle part taken out.
Oh, Battlestar Galactica?
Yeah, Battlestar Galactica, yeah.
It does. You're like, here, if we take this part off, we can make millions.
Yep. You know, this is so far a good movie.
It is.
I would just love having a Batman tank Batmobile. Me too, man. Like I said, you win all the arguments.
Mm-hmm.
Be quiet, boy.
Go knock.
Stop it.
No.
I preferred living as an Eskimo.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy who would bring him dinner and all this, he's trying to save his wife and the kids.
Yeah, at this point in time, you would think Freeze would not be a problem until Nora is stabilized, because he's just going to be obsessed with making sure she's still alive.
Yeah, he was fine up there. Up there.
Look at those graphics.
In his little base with his frozen wife, just trying to figure out how.
I love these computer graphics. These are the graphics you got when you played the Batman game. Or they had the Batman Robin game. I think it was we just drove the car around.
Thanks, Eric. Thank you very much for holding the Adventures of Old Buck for me for 200 years. It's very nice of you. That's awesome. I love that little foxfire wave going over.
All right, shoot again.
Man, this guy's that desperate.
If I were him, I'd get away from Freeze before Freeze and kill him.
I think he shot 9 times.
Yeah, there's only like 6 bullets in that revolver.
Yeah,
revolver.
I was like, wait a second. I think he shot 9 times. He shot a lot. Yeah, his gun is his gun isn't out of bullets; it's negative bullets right now.
See, Robin just caused the fire.
The koi shading set very subtle. Yeah, the GCI. All right. Oh! And here comes the obligatory Batman animated series explosions at the climax of any movie.
Yep. Did the hose just come off that whole entire thing?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it absolutely did.
I thought it was supposed to stay connected. I thought.
Well, not in Gotham, I guess. Different rules, different OSHA rules. Yeah.
No, we don't want you to put out the fire. Let it burn.
Yeah, the whole point of it being stuck on already is... oh, no, if he had already done that, the water would have already be coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Batman's like, I got him. I got the 200.
Who's got you, though?
That polar bear is probably near a ton. He ain't got...
That's okay.
These are some smart polar bears. The magic gun, that trope never gets old, says Undead Quinn. I love the shading in these movies. Yeah, they are. It's done very well.
It was all drawn on black paper.
Are they going to jump off? And those bears are dead.
I always found that to be a very interesting fact. That they drew all these on black paper. Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely helps. And I got to tell you, the transfer here is really popping. I mean, it's really nice. Look at this. This is how it looks here. It looks really nice coming off of the animated.
Now I gotta say, doesn't this feel like it's much faster than Phantasm? It's more faster pace.
Does it?
To me, a little bit.
I think so.
There were slower moments. There were slower moments in the in Mask of the Phantasm. There were more character moments. They have not stopped to let you know who these people really are, other than Batgirl, Batman, Robin, Mr. Freeze. We got Mr. Freeze's motivation, but beyond that, there's no real character to this movie. It relies on you being familiar with everybody. Yeah, that's a lot of broken fingers, hands, and knees.
I think she hurt her ankle.
Yikes.
Nope, they didn't. He's like, oh, fire.
Fire.
We are at the 52-55 mark. Only 13 minutes left.
32.
The place is on fire. It's a giant oil
I
bomb.
wonder how close can Mr. Freeze get to fire in his outfit before he starts feeling it? Considering
We'll find out.
Yikes. Oh,
Mr. Freezer.
Of course, there's a speedwell at the very bottom. Took him that long to figure that out.
Give him a little break. He was busy
slow-
doing something
The
earlier.
world's
That
slowest
day.
detective.
Batman can't always be on the top of his game. The leg is broken. And here comes Barbara helping Mr. Freeze.
My legs are broken.
yeah. Well, if
Leg.
you actually watched how he was supposed to be buried, his whole body was supposed to be buried, not just his legs. But let's forget that little continuity error. Yep. Great. Now you just made a staircase that's slippery and takes you straight to the fire faster.
Ah! See it fall down.
Yep. Remember when Batwoman cheated on Nightwing?
Why does he use his ice gun to put out the fire?
I thought she was gay.
Use your ice gun, put out the fire.
Like he just did? Come
Yeah,
on.
I know. The whole base.
That was a cool move. Wrap her up in the cape and roll through.
Well, it's fire retardant, isn't it?
You know, she's just a hat and a different color away from being the bombshell version of Batgirl right now.
Yep.
Ice gun can freeze fire. Windows starting noise. Batwoman movie is a mess. The Batwoman TV show. At first, I was like, "Yeah, I can't wait to see it," but the more I see of it, the more I'm not interested in it. I'll watch it because it's CW, and I've got a channel that talks about that stuff. But
I can't remember, like, if they save Nora Freeze and like Victor dies, or they both go down soon.
well, we're about to find out. It's only a few minutes to the end here. We've got 10 minutes left, according to DCU. Oh, okay. We just got the angelic chorus when Batman picks up Freeze. That's the thing. She's not a character as in a personality. So they do stuff like that. They add the angelic chorus, so she's always the innocent. You know, she's never sinned. She's never done anything bad. She is there to be the victim of this particular disease, and that's all.
I don't think I've ever seen her in any animated forms where she actually like
Oh, the
talked.
Batwomen. Okay, Mystery of the Batwomen. All righty, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, we're going to get to that one too. We're getting to the bad ones as well. Although I don't remember hating that movie.
What's your time, Stampy?
Right now, I am at -99.
Yeah.
909. Now 906, 905, 904. 90.
Yeah. 57-30 for me. We're at the part where everybody's dying.
Yep.
Please step out of the elevator. He knows that they won't make it back.
Spoilers.
I know, right? The heck, we make it right to the end, and you just want to ruin the ending for everybody? Dang, man, that's just cold blooded. You know what I'm saying?
That's just cold.
Really? Really? Are you taking Dalton's place right now?
Oh, I didn't even know I made a pun. I'm not good enough at puns to know that I just made a pun. Okay.
Yeah, Freeze is about to take the cold plunge.
Yeah, but they could do the whole swing around and jump. I mean, he goes from there. They could have like flown over to where he was.
Oh wait, does he make it back in time to save Freeze? No. Wait.
Asaka wasn't Batwoman. It was called Mystery of the Batwomen.
Yep.
I thought it was woman.
There's three of them.
No, there's women. It's three of them. It's like Sarah Michelle Gellar, I think, plays different Batwomen or something like that. Yeah. But we've already decided what next week's movie is going to be, and you might want to spring for the $7.99 to get the DCU for it because it's awesome.
And he's gone. He took a cold plunge there.
There he did. Yes. Yeah, that's the second time you used that one.
Sorry.
You're using the same pun twice.
I know, right? That's not very punny. Yeah.
Man, this movie's gonna go out with a bang.
And we're done. All righty. Yep, it's bit over. Yep.
Too far.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that is a lot of rope.
I know, right?
Well, at least he's skimming the surface there, you know. It's kind of like that one thing when you're doing the aerial gliding thing in Arkham City and you've got to get 5 feet above, and so like the best place to do it is above the water. Yeah. I'm probably the only person who really played that to 100%.
I haven't played it at all, so I don't.
You haven't played Arkham City? That is such a great game.
What a shame. What a shame that is.
Well, what a real shame would be is now there's just a big ass oil spill in the middle of the Arctic.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not supposed to think about that.
He's alive.
Yikes. Yeah, let's pinch the polar bear while he's in the water.
He's
he won't think you're a predator at all.
No, he's grabbed onto the blubber. He's good. Darn black and white TVs.
Oh, wow. I did not know this movie ended with Nora Freeze getting the care that she needed.
Yep.
Look at those tears.
Well, at least they freeze right up at the eyes. Yeah. That's always anything I had. You know, Freeze can't cry. You know who else can't cry, and it pissed me off that he did? Sandman at the end of Spider-Man 3. He's sand. Sand doesn't cry. That man ain't peeing anymore, and he ain't crying anymore.
Look at those bears. They're missing the top half.
Yeah.
So,
all righty. So there you go, guys. Batman Sub-Zero.
Starring the voices of Kevin Conroy.
Kevin Conroy is Batman. Woo! Michael and Sarah as Mr. Freeze.
Lauren
Excellent.
Lister. Yep.
As Robin, and Ephraim Zimbalist Jr. as Alfred. George Zunda is Dr. Gregory Belson.
Mary
And
Kay Bergman, yeah.
Bob Hastings, Commissioner Gordon. Mary Lou Henner played Veronica Freeland. Okay, she's somebody. And Dean Jones, he's a Disney guy. All righty. So there you go. Some good people in there. What do you guys think? What do you think, Professor? Does it hold up?
Yeah, it holds up real well. I loved every minute of it.
Makes you want to go back to the 90s.
Mm.
So depressing.
Yeah. What about you, Doctor? What do you have to say about this one?
I'd say I will still watch this and the Mask of Phantasm over the new animated ones, the ones that are based on the New 52 designs.
Yeah. So far,
these seem more wholesome. They're more like serious, more like they put more effort into it. These.
All right.
Just the way the feel it is, because now you get to the newer stuff. It's just like it just seems like they're just pushing them out one by one and just changing everything. Where these ones were, I don't know, these weren't based off any comic stories at all. These were actually made, weren't they?
Yeah, this was an original.
Yeah, these are originals. With the other ones are kind of or adaptions.
All righty. So I don't have your score, but what was your score for Batman: Mask of the Phantasm? Remember. By the way, I want everybody's score. If you guys want to chime in, I'll write them down here because I'm ranking them.
How do you know my score?
So here we're gonna go before we do Batman: Mask of the Phantasm. Do this one. Remember, here's the scoring: 1 and 2 are horrible, 3 and 4 are bad, 4 and 5 are 1 and 2 are horrible, 3 and 4 are bad, 5 and 6 are average, 7 and 8 is good. 9 and 10 is excellent. We're not doing any halvesies or anything like that. Where would you put Sub-Zero, Professor?
I would go I think I would go 9.
A 9.
Just as a Mr. Freeze fan, like this Mr. Freeze, I think it's a 9.
Okay. We've got 8 from Undead Quinn and 8 from Jim. All righty. Where would you go with this score, Bankman?
I'm still a 9 for this one.
Still a 9. All righty.
I believe my score for last time was I thought I gave it a 9.
Batman: Mask of the Phantasm?
Either it was an 8 or a 9. But
you guys gave you and Pope gave Trouble in Tokyo 10s.
Yep.
Okay, so you're giving Mask of the Phantasm a 9?
Yeah.
Alrighty. You want to chime in on that?
I would say 8 for Mask of the Phantasm.
8 for Mask of the Phantasm. Okay, if anybody wants to, just leave a score on any of the comment sections, and I am tallying them up. And as it goes, I'm going to rank these and then probably do a video, top 10s and so forth and so on, and get this going like that. I think it'll be kind of fun. Anyway, what I have to say about this, like you said, it's fast-paced. It's a lot of fun. It gives you enough information, but it really does trust the audience to know who everybody is. There's not a lot of character work in this. It's very plot-driven. That being said, it's also a lot of fun.
I mean, the soundtrack, just listen to end credits, is great.
Yeah, it really is. The soundtrack on this whole thing was awesome. And let's see what we got. Phantasm is a 9 from Undead Quinn. Okay, I'll write that down right here. All right, I've got my 9 for Phantasm from Jim Sorensen. I've got my my little paper here because I am still on paper. I still use lists and such.
They even list the singers from the opera part.
Yep. Did you guys do Batman TMT crossover movie? Not yet, but and we're not going to do it next week. It's not to be mean to you, Johnny. I trust me on that one. It's just that next week, my friends, the Joker movie is coming out. So I was thinking we should do something a little bit more in line with the Joker movie. So in my humble opinion, I think it should be this right here. I think we should be doing a little bit of the Batman Beyond: The Return of the Joker. What do y'all think?
It's good. The game was good too for the PS1. I like that.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. If I can make it, I'm definitely.
All righty. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely invited. Anybody who wants to join in, well, we've got 6 slots anyway, but you're invited. But that's going to be next week. Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker, to kind of celebrate the Joker movie that's coming out. I think that'd be a lot of fun. All right. Well, with all that said, I guess let's call it, so we don't have a 2-hour video on this one. Anyway, there you go, gang. Every Wednesday, 9:00, we're going to be doing this. We're going to be doing our It Came Out on Wednesday superhero full movie commentary, and it's a watch party. Just grab your copy of the movie, come on in, join the conversation. I'll be reading off your comments, and if we have spots, we'll definitely add you to it. All we ask, of course, is that come with a positive attitude. That's awesome. All righty, gang. But anyway, once again, thank you very much for helping out with the conversation in the comment section. Professor and Doctor, thanks for showing up, watching the movie.
Happy to be here.
And as always, thank you very, very much for watching. And Doctor,
Keep it super.
seriously.
Sorry. Extreme.
Now, keep it super may be good for this one, but stay extreme.
Extreme.
Extreme.